Hello and welcome to this Hangout. This is just a bit of a test as I use a new webinar system and also combine it with Wirecast. So just testing a few of the technical things I've got to use for this Hangout. So this is a Yes to Travel Savings Hangout. I'm talking about how you can save on your accommodation for vacations with your family to Mexico. So the Yes to Travel Savings membership has over 5,000 properties you can stay at around the world, and there are quite a few in Mexico. There's the Grand Mayan Resort down in Playa del Carmen. So I'll just play a quick video that shows that resort, and also an interesting conversation a friend of mine had with that resort about how much it is to stay there if you just ring up to make a booking. So I'll just play that video and you can check that out. Hi there. You are probably watching this video as you search for the Grand Mayan Riviera Maya Playa del Carmen. It is great that you found this video. You are now looking at some photos from the resort's website. It is a great resort, and I personally know some people that have stayed at this resort and they loved it. Just have a quick listen to a guy who made a call asking about pricing.
The one without a kitchen, $755. The one with the kitchen,
this is the one.
that'll be $899.
So $899.
$899. And so I could book those now for those dates. Absolutely. Okay.
You probably heard it is $899, not per week, but per night. That is $6,293 for the week. Most likely you can find something a bit cheaper, but it gives you a rough idea of what you could expect to pay. Now, what if I told you some people pay just $689 for a week, staying in a one-bedroom grand suite? Those lucky people have a membership. But you can get your membership now for a lot less than the $5,604 price difference. To learn how, click on the link on this page or look for a button below the video. You will then open up a lifetime of accommodation savings like this one for the Grand Mayan Riviera Maya Playa del Carmen. Hi there. You are probably watching this video as you search for the Grand Mayan Riviera Maya Playa del Carmen. It is great that you found this video. You are now looking at some photos from the resort's website. It is a great resort, and I personally know some people that have stayed at this resort and they loved it. Just have a quick listen to a guy who made a call asking about pricing. Okay, so that video shows the Grand Mayan Resort Riviera Maya. So it's on the Caribbean coast of Mexico, and there are plenty of great things to do and see there, especially if you like scuba diving. There's fantastic coral reefs to go and explore. So that is not the only place you can stay. There's quite a lot of resorts which are in the accommodation club that you could join today. The Yes to Travel Savings memberships, there's a variety of options. We have not the silver, we've got the bronze membership, which gives you 2 weeks at the hot prices, using hot week prices. Then we've got silver, which gives you 5 weeks, gold, which is 10, and the platinum, which gives you 20 weeks, hot weeks through the travel membership. So let me tell you what a hot week is. That's the super discounted prices. Normally you'd pay $398 for a room, which is quite often an accommodation which includes a kitchen. So it's apartment style accommodation in resorts. Like you may have seen timeshare places. Well, they're the types of places you'd be staying in. They have great facilities, They're spacious rooms, and quite often there's 1 or 2 bathrooms in that property. Some of the places you can have up to 12 people staying. So the rooms are $398 per week, that's US dollars, and it's for the room, not per person. Once you get a travel membership, you can actually make bookings for other people, but not at the hot week pricing. So all those details will be given to you once you get your membership. So if you go to the esthertravelsavings.com website, which I will show you here, I'll just share my screen. Give me a second. This will be interesting to see if I can share my screen, because I'm getting the feed from Wirecast rather than direct. So let's see. Share. Yep, there we go. Sent to everyone. No, it doesn't look like I'll be able to actually control your stop. So anyway, this is basically a test run through. So sorry, I can't get that to work for you. Now, how do I stop? Okay, so that's back to me. But anyway, you go to yestotravelsavings.com, look up the top of the website and you'll see memberships. Click on that and you'll see the membership options. There, as I said, are 4 different memberships. So if you don't travel too often, you could go for the bronze. If you're able to travel 4 to 5 weeks a year, go for the silver. But there's not a huge jump up to the gold, so hopefully you'll be traveling more in the future, so you can just go for the gold straight away. If you get this travel membership through some other providers, you get the exact same membership, but you pay a lot more. So you're lucky that you found yestotravelsavings.com for this. Also, there are other options where you can do multi-level marketing and promote this membership, but you pay about $11,000 compared to around $2,000. So by all means, if you're into multi-level marketing and you think you can sell this travel membership, go and search out those memberships where it's part of multi-level marketing. I think it's Liberty Travel or something like that. So if you're a business person and you want to make money by selling the membership, you can do that, or you can actually contact me and we can work out something. But if you just want to travel, you want to get the best prices for your accommodation, then the Esther Travel Savings travel membership is what you want right now. So for family vacations, it's perfect. You can get accommodation style, apartment style accommodation, I should say, often with up to 3 bedrooms, but not always. So it ranges from just a hotel room, maybe a studio, 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms, but it's all laid out for you in your membership. So what you do, you pay for your membership, the details will be sent off to the travel provider, who have been around since 1986. So they've been around, they're well established. Then they will create your membership. In about 7 to 14 days, you'll get an email with your login details. Then once you have that, you can go ahead and book. So you can book up to 1 year in advance, and there are a variety of booking options. There's short stays, there's the main part of the membership, which is the 1 week at a time travel bookings, which normally have you checking in on a Saturday and checking out on a Sunday. There's also a full travel service, so you can book hotels and things through the whole network of hotels around the world. You can also book flights. There's a cruise section, so they have a best price guarantee on cruises, and there's a whole lot of different cruise lines you can actually book and go on. There's hire cars you can book. There's also an attractions section, so you can look in there if you're going to certain places to see what tours and things you can get locally. And There's great service, great customer service. So any questions, they answer them promptly. When you're making bookings, you don't always get the hotel that's listed. Sometimes they might be looking for an equivalent standard one in that same location, but they'll let you know about that. And now you might be wondering, just how can the pricing be so good? Well, what this travel membership is, it puts you into a pool of thousands of people that have purchased the membership. And the travel provider has agreements with a whole lot of the timeshare places and hotel chains around the world. And they say through the group power, they can guarantee a certain number of people will be staying at that resort. And the agreement is, give us lower pricing and we'll send you the people. So rather than the hotel chain having to advertise, they can get people staying at their properties through this travel membership. So cut out all the advertising, and that means huge savings for you, the person traveling. So as I said, the business that is behind this has been around since 1986, and they don't actually own any of the properties. They just have agreements in place to send people to stay there. So you don't have to worry about them going broke because of a downturn in the property market or something like that. They just negotiate deals to get the best prices possible. Okay, so something else you might be wondering is, where are the properties? They're pretty much in, I think, around 60 countries. So right across America, the USA, there's plenty of options. Like, for instance, you might want to go to Orlando and visit Disneyland, Disney World, I should say there. And there's a place right nearby for a hot week you can get quite often for $398. The top of the range, or top price you pay for accommodation, is $798. Sometimes I've seen places for $99, such as in the Dominican Republic. Also, I saw a nice manor home in Ireland the other day for, I think it was $350. So around $400 if you can get hot weeks, or the top $798 for a 1 week stay. And as I mentioned, sometimes up to 12 people. I know of a place in Colorado where it's near a ski resort, and you can actually have 12 people staying there. So get your family together, get your mates, whatever, have a fun week, and everyone just chip in. So $398 divided by 12, what's that? But it's not much per night. I think $20. I did the sums before. But yes-to-travelsavings.com is where you go to look it up. There's more information there. There's price comparisons. Like, for instance, there's a place in Banff, a beautiful place in Canada, where you can stay for, I think it was $600. And if you book through Expedia or bookings.com or something like that, it was a lot more. So when you get this membership, it's a lifetime membership. But if you get a bit old and can't travel anymore, or you decide you don't want to use the membership, you can sell it, you can transfer it to your family, and it's willable. So 100 years it lasts for, so you can pass it on to your kids. What happens is you send an email to the people that provide the travel membership, because I'm an affiliate acting on their behalf to provide it to you. You send an email saying this is the person it's being transferred to. There's a $70 transfer fee at the time of this recording. So you just do that and pass it on to someone else. So you can sell it or just pass it on to your kids, but there is that $70 transfer fee. And getting back to where the resorts are, as I said, right across the USA, there's plenty in Mexico. You've got places in the Bahamas, Caribbean. I've seen them in Aruba. Also going into Asia, there's places in China, so in Beijing or on the outskirts of Beijing, so you can visit the Great Wall and other great attractions there. You've also got places in Bali, in India. I've seen places in Goa, India. Then you've got more places in Indonesia. There's Malaysia, Thailand. Then we've got places in France, England, Ireland, Scotland. I've seen properties in Italy and also the Greek Isles. So a lot of places to visit in the world, and you're getting great pricing. So some of the European ones, I've done comparisons, and the price difference isn't that great, but it's still a saving. So get your membership and you'll be saving money for a lifetime. The best savings I've seen are for the Caribbean. The ones in Canada were great, and also down in Mexico. As I showed in that video earlier, it was $6,000 to stay for a week. So that may be an all-inclusive offer, but still, if you just take the cost of your food, add it onto the membership, which is around $600, or the cost for a member, $600, you're still going to come out way in front. So it's a great membership, saves you plenty of money, and fantastic customer service. So what are you waiting for? Head over to yes2travelsavings.com. Click on or I should actually let you in on a secret so you can save even more. If you subscribe to the newsletter I have, you'll get a special link sent to you straight away. So just look for the subscription form on the side of the website, or a pop-up will appear. Also down the bottom, there'll be something. So just pop in your email address, an email will be sent to you, and then look for a special link in there, which will take you to a hidden page on the website. On that page, you'll get the best pricing possible. Also, on top of that, once you make your first booking, you'll get $100 cash back from me. So just a way of saying thanks, and you've actually made a booking. So enjoy yourself with $100 cash back. Doesn't matter what level you get the $100. And that is paid to you when you make a booking and actually go on that trip. So this is Rob Keating from yes2travelsavings.com. If you've got any questions, just check the chat roll. No, there's nothing. Okay. If you've got any questions, you can send them to rob at yes2travelsavings.com. Also, there's a Facebook page, which will be listed with this video if you're watching the replay. And also you can get me on Skype, RPJK1966. Hook up and Skype, ask any questions. And that's about it for now. So I'll just play a video for you as we say goodbye.
Imagine the people you meet. If only time and money were no object. Just imagine. Imagine holidays. The places you'd visit if you had the whole world to choose from.
Okay, thanks for being here and watching this webinar. And with that, I'll say goodbye. Catch you later. And don't forget, Rob at yes2travelsavings.com with any questions you might have. So I want to see you travel more often. So grab your travel membership and start traveling today. Catch you later.